This is a video about Giada De Laurentiis. She is very near and dear to my heart. I grew up watching her make delicious recipes on the Food Network. I got reacquainted with her by listening to the food podcast called Beyond the Plate with Andrew Kaplan. And I had always watched Giada on television, and I had never really understood her from deeper than just her appearance of her presenting and her food.
I was a girl, I was a female in a very sort of overpowering Italian family. And really, there weren't any expectations of me other than maybe I'd get married and have some kids. And so I love to cook, and I thought, okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Despite the fact that nobody expected anything from her because she was a woman, she went on to be this hugely successful food entrepreneur. She's an Emmy Award winner, she's a New York Times bestselling author, she's a restaurateur and philanthropist. She has so many amazing recipes, but I have 5 that are my absolute favorite that I'm just gonna share with you. These are in no particular order. Mozzarella pillows, oh my god, they're so good. Sometimes I make them with puff pastry instead of regular pastry, and they taste delicious. Stuffed shells with arrabbiata sauce, kind of like lasagna, but a lot easier in my opinion to make. Or orecchiette with mixed greens and goat cheese. This is like a perfect lunch if you're the type that works at home or you're having girlfriends over for dinner. It's literally just tossed greens with some boiled orecchiette, which is like small little pasta. You just crumble in the goat cheese and you toss it and it melts it all together and it's amazing. Citrus semifreddo. This is like a citrus ice cream, but just watching her make this, it's a joy to watch. The one that I'm gonna make today is the sun-dried tomato and goat cheese angel hair pasta. This is probably one of my top 5 all-time favorite recipes. I didn't have angel hair pasta for this video, but I just used spaghetti. You can use whatever pasta you want. I'm gonna make this pasta now. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Definitely check out Giada De Laurentiis. All the links to the recipes that I've talked about are below. Find her on YouTube or watch her on the Food Network or buy a cookbook or take a cookbook out from the library. You will not regret it. She is just a joy to watch and she's such a great teacher. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. So first you're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil from the sun-dried tomatoes to a frying pan set over medium heat. Then add in the chopped onion and let it sweat for about 3 minutes, giving it a stir to coat it in oil. Next, add 4 minced cloves of garlic and tomato puree, sometimes called tomato paste or tomato concentrate. If you can find it in a tube, I recommend keeping some stored in your fridge. It's really convenient to have on hand. Constantly stir the tomato paste with the onions so it doesn't stick. Then add chopped sun-dried tomatoes and about 2/3 of a cup of white wine. I'm going a bit overboard here because I'm making a larger quantity of pasta for leftovers and I'm happy for there to be more liquid in this dish. Let that simmer and reduce whilst you make the pasta. You want to add a ton of salt to your boiling water. Dried pasta needs to cook in heavily salted water to be seasoned properly. You want the water to taste like seawater. I usually just pour the salt in for about 10 seconds. Add in the pasta and cook about 5 to 8 minutes or until al dente, meaning the pasta still has bite to it. Reserve a cup of the liquid, add the drained pasta to the pan with the sauce and toss vigorously to coat, adding the starchy water as you go to help loosen it. Add the goat's cheese, parsley, and crack some fresh pepper in and add some more liquid. Always add a little bit at a time for the pasta and sauce to absorb. You don't want to drown your pasta in water. And just toss, 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 toss so everything is mixed well together and it looks nice and creamy and velvety. Serve up into bowls and enjoy.